So all night I've been watching It Gets Better videos all over YouTube, and it's just really inspiring to know that there are other people who care about other people and not just like, you're all going to die because I believe differently than you do. And then I see these comments, and a lot of them are like, you give me hope, and thank you for doing this, and this is amazing. But there are also some people who are like, you're all going to hell. You all are doing wrong things that you all should deserve to be punished. And I just think that's really wrong that somebody would do that in a video that's trying to help people, that could save lives. And I don't understand that. They're just like, oh, being gay is wrong. And that's only if you're religious, and not even in all religions, and I'm not religious, and I don't really care if you're gay or straight or bi or trans or whatever. It's not really up to you what you're attracted to. I thought that was, kind of something that everybody knew, but I guess not. People are like, you choose to be gay, and it's just not true. It's not. Because do you choose to be straight? Do you choose to think that person over there is adorable? No, you don't. It's just like programmed inside of you, and you can't help that. People still are like, oh, this is all wrong. You're all wrong. And the important thing is just to kind of pretend they don't exist, and pretend that they're just going to be jealous later anyway. Because we are going to be the people who change this world. Because this world needs to be changed, and we are the people to do it. And they are going to be the people sitting at home, 20 kids, alone, drinking beer in the forest. Not that that's not fun, but not when that's all you do. Alone and miserable. And we'll be there, maybe with our same-sex partners, opposite-sex partners. Who cares? We'll be happier. Because our lives aren't based around hating other people. In my opinion, it's more important to love other people than to be happy with hate. Hate is not something that should make up your life. It's not something that you should be happy with spreading around. It shouldn't even exist in our world, but it does because people are cruel and they enjoy the suffering of other human beings. But the important thing is not to let their hatred and anger and ignorance get to you because they are just hateful and angry and ignorant. And if you let them win, then they'll just keep spreading all of their crap everywhere. You will never be able to escape it. I think things are going to be changing around here. I think that we're going for the better tomorrow, and I want to be part of that better tomorrow. And I hope that you will do too. I hope that we get less hate and more love. Because the world could use more love. The world doesn't need any more hate. There are plenty of wars and people who are going to be hating for all of eternity. But we don't need to be a part of that. We can be a part of the solution, not the problem. I think that a lot of this starts with accepting who you are as yourself. You can't accept other people if you don't accept yourself first. Well, maybe you can, but it's only kind of a half-hearted acceptance. If you don't know who you are and you don't accept who you are, where do you go from there? You have to love yourself first. Respect yourself. Know yourself before you go and preach either way. I know who I am. I know who I love. I know what I feel. So I know that we deserve the same rights as any other couple in the entire world. But we have to fight for them because the world's for one fair and cruel. But nobody ever said the world was going to be fair. That's how it is. We all have to fight for what we deserve, and I am going to fight for what I deserve. I deserve the right to marry whoever I want to. I deserve the right to see my partner if she were dying in a hospital. I deserve the same rights that all other couples get. And nobody should be able to take that away from me. Nobody should be able to take that away from any couple in the world. I don't think that's going to come easy though. So we have to fight for this. We have to fight for the things we deserve, the things that should come to us naturally but don't because of the hatred of the world we live in. But we can do this because it really does get better. I am only a sophomore in high school and I know that it gets better. It gets better every day. It gets better every hour. It gets better with every moment you accept yourself and don't let other people tell you what is right and what is wrong. Better the moment you decide that they will not rule your life, that they will not tell you who you are, they will not show you who's better and what's right. I don't need anybody else to tell me that what I feel is wrong. I know what I feel is wrong. If I am like throwing up, then that's that. Yeah. But love is never wrong. As long as it's between two consensual adults, or the same age, because I'm like 14, so another 14-year-old, 15, something like that. Anyway, two consensual adult humans, but just stay strong. I wrote that for different reasons, but it's all kind of branches off of the same thing. There are so many hateful people in the world, and you just have to learn to ignore them because what they do is because they hate themselves, really. They're not comfortable with who they are, and so they have to go and spread their hate around everywhere. And until they get to realize who they are, and it'll take a while. I mean, some people never grow up. Then we just have to be stronger. We have to be the better people. That's all there is to it. And we are the better people because we're not spreading hate around. And if you are spreading hate around, stop it. You're hurting people. People could die because of the things you say to them. And that's awful that people would die because of the things that other people say to them, the things that other people think about them. It's just sick and wrong and disgusting in every way I can think of. So, be a part of the solution, not the problem. And remember that life gets better. Everything gets better. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter who you love, it doesn't matter if you're straight, gay, bi, pan, anything. It doesn't matter. All that matters is your self-acceptance. If other people don't accept you, who cares? They're just other people. You never have to see them again in your life if you don't want to. As long as you accept yourself for who you are, everything else will. I promise that it'll all get better eventually. Everything in the end is good. If it is not, everything gets better in the end. If it is not yet the end, everything gets better. Just wait. Till someday, this world will be ours. It's not over my water level. Okay, so I think that's my cue to leave. Remember, it gets better, and if you ever need any help, feel free to contact me or to go to the Trevor hotline or anything. There are plenty of people who would love to help you. And please don't rob them of that chance. Okay, bye guys.